Hey guys, Sam Barner here. Today I have a video that hopefully most of you have been looking forward to for about a week now, and this video is the results video to my 500 subscribers contest. And as you guys remember, hopefully this isn't a normal contest, and it's not just, it's not one of those giveaway contests. I'm giving back to you guys with a video. And I just want to take one more minute to thank you guys all again, to people who have been subscribed since, 10 subscribers. So those of you who just subscribed last week, I just want to thank you all so much. And yeah, it's been a long journey here, longer than it should have been, but that's my fault. I also want to, I think it's called a shameless shout out because I'm not really doing him any help, but I do want to thank UberCuber or Sean. In this video, I did a comment on his 5,000 subscribers contest, which most of you have probably already seen. He shouted me out, and that was actually really touching because it's such a small channel in the Cuban community, and I feel like a lot of people don't know me, and just him doing that so genuinely was such a really nice thing. So I just want to thank Sean one more time. He's a really awesome guy, and I think I've said this before, but he's one of my favorite YouTubing channels, especially for the videography side of stuff. So just, and I know this can be all shameless shout out, but just shout out to Sean anyway, because he's a really cool guy. Anyway, to the part that you guys have been wondering about, the results to this contest, or the result. So a lot of you left pretty much some of the same exact stuff. So a lot of you guys do walkthroughs or draw my life, and so it's no surprise that the result that got picked by myself, I went through all of them and I kind of crossed stuff off. The result that got picked was said by like 6 different people pretty much, so I put them all together and I even added a little bit more to it, so that way you guys know what's coming, but you don't exactly know what it's going to be like. So if I just went with an original idea that someone put and I just went with that, you guys could look back at that and be like, oh, he's going to do this, and it's going to be like, okay, you might add something in there, but it's going to be, pretty much the same thing. I want this to be a little bit of a surprise, so I'm changing it a little bit. And so what it's going to be is the journey of a non-cuber to a cuber. And what it's going to show and represent is the frustration of first starting with a Rubik's brand and trying to figure out those tutorials that are like 20 minutes long and you never get anywhere. Then you also find those 4-minute ones that don't say anything. And it's going to show the frustration in the beginning and the gradual progression into, well, I'm going to be the main character, so the gradual progression is someone who's sub 10 globally. And in it, I'm going to also try to embed my own personal cubing story, because that's going to cover some of my cubing life for all of those who said draw my cubing life. And I know some people said talk about your journey in cubing, so that's going to be in there. Not directly stated, but all the actions that go on through it are going to represent what pretty much what I've done in my cubing career. Might even include some footage from some very old comps, so look out for that. Hopefully, we'll see if I can remember to put that in. It also will show kind of this cuber's journey into the Cuban community, how he makes friends, how he goes around and debates whether or not to go to competitions because of speed and all these problems that cubers, especially younger or just new cubers, generally experience. And so after cubing for 3 years myself, I feel like I can safely say I can put together a video that shows the journey of this cuber. And it's going to, hopefully, some parts are going to be funny. It's not going to be completely boring. It's not going to be one of those life videos where it's, there's a life moral at the end or whatever. It's going to be a skit. It's going to be funny. But it should go to show a lot of you, if you're newly subscribed and you're just a new cuber or whatever, but hopefully it'll be an inspiration to some cubers as well. So I'm trying to make it serious and funny and just everything in between, for you guys' entertainment and a lot of people's, hopefully inspiring them to keep pushing through in cubing and to know that good things will come. So that was a lot to say. But yeah, you can rewatch that, and hopefully you got the general idea of what the video is going to be. So that's the idea that I have. These are all of the people that really came up with this idea and helped contribute to it. You can check out their comment on the last video. So Stubbs Cubing Epic_Cuber. Rocco P. His last name's spelled out, but it looks a little foreign, so I don't want to say it and get it wrong. Epic Cuber, but it's 1C, so Epic Cuber 7, and 6x squared. So those are all the people who really had that idea. And you can stop watching now if you want to. I know YouTube's all about watch time now, but you can stop watching if you want to right now. I am going to talk a little bit about some of the ideas I did go through that I loved, but didn't know if I can make it happen at this point in time. It's just that I think this video I can do in maybe a couple weeks, maybe a little bit into the school year, and then get it out to you guys. But I'm going to go through now some ideas that didn't make the cut, but I really liked still. And so one of the first things I want to say is a lot of you guys said I want more competition videos. And I'm already planning on doing that. So that's why I didn't choose that. I've been, if you don't know, I've been helping out at competitions more and more, and I've been hanging out with people more and more. When I first started competing, I was very solidified. I was kept very to myself. And I had a lot of time to film. And I had a lot of time to, you know, go around filming other people's solves and, you know, outside and whatever. And so it was very easy in the beginning to kind of make a competition video. And I did that. I think I did it for a channel that I collabed on with some friends, and then I did it for my own channel. But lately I've been helping out a lot, and I just had fun hanging out with more and more people that I've been meeting. But I do want to try and get competition videos back into this channel. With this new DSLR and with all this new gear that I want to get, I am saving up for. And the holidays, of course, I just ask for stuff that I do hope to put out more competition videos. So I was already thinking about that before I put the contest video up. So definitely going to be more of those videos anyway, so it's kind of a win-win for you guys who are who asked for competition videos. I might do some vlogs too. I know some of you asked for that. I usually try to do them. I always start in the morning of competitions by filming something with my GoPro, you know, like in my room, but I just never finish it. I just forget. Maybe if I use my phone, that'll actually help. So we'll see about that. We'll see how vlogging goes. A lot of you also asked for walkthroughs, and I do plan on doing those as well. I'm just bad at walking through solves. I'll try and make it more slowed down. Maybe do only 1 or 2 solves if they're a big cube. Maybe only 5 solves for 3x3 or Mason. Maybe a Chris Olsen style 2x2 walkthrough video. So we'll see about that. Definitely something I was thinking about before, and I'm thinking about more now after this contest. A lot of you also said draw my cubing life, or just draw my life. And so I'm hoping that some of that will go into this video I'm planning on doing for you guys. But I know a lot of you guys really mean, you know, just kind of a bird's eye view of a piece of, you know, whiteboard or whatever, and I'm drawing and, you know, voicing over with my blue snowball. And I do hope to do that eventually, especially when I have a lot more experience in the cubing community, and I have a lot more stories to tell, and I just go through life, and I have a lot of cool stories to tell, sad stories, because I know pretty much every Draw My Life has a sob story, so might as well have one in there as well. And so yeah, I hope to do that, hopefully before I go to college, because I don't know how much cubing I'm going to do in college, so that should be coming out, maybe, eventually, we'll see, guys. And there were also a bunch of other good ideas as well. Some of you wanted me to do kind of improvement video, you know, how do I get this fast, what practice techniques, good practice techniques, what do you say on all this? Essentially that's what they were saying, and a lot of people really wanted me to do that. And so I'm also thinking about doing that in the future, you know, after this contest video. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing pretty much everything what you guys said. Some of you said karate with cubing, and that's a really good idea. Some of you said guitar with cubing, where I do one-handed like hammer-ons pull-offs and do OH with the other hand. That sounds really cool. My dad has actually told me I should do that a bunch, but I don't think I can. But we'll see. A lot of you also wanted OH stuff, because I saw righty OH for those of you who don't know, and so a lot of you were wondering, how do you get so good with your right hand? So I might do that in the future. Yeah, so that was also another idea. There was also one more idea, solar cubing. Wanted me to do something with Erno Rubik and teaching his students, and he wrote it out very well, very beautifully written out. well laid out and described. The only problem is there's nowhere in my house where I can film a kind of legit classroom scene. I know not everything has to be perfect, and that's something as a filmmaker I, myself, and people in general have to learn. You start with what you have, and then eventually you'll have the privileges and rights to use other space and other people's time in order to make a good video. But I do want to kind of make this somewhat realistic, and the video I have in mind really just takes place in anyone's kind of home space. Or no, Rubik probably didn't teach in his home, he taught at university, obviously. So that's just kind of my thought on that. It was a great idea. So solar cubing, thank you so much for that idea. And maybe if I ever get rights to film in my school, I can maybe start a filming club and eventually try and do something like that. That sounds like a really cool idea. So maybe I'll be able to do that solar cubing. So thank you so much. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked the idea, and hopefully we'll just keep growing from here. Remember, 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a contest. It'll be a giveaway. I'll go to probably Cube Depot, because Cube Depot is the best store in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.